You have rosters?
Hi again, everybody. Welcome back here courtside to the BOK of the 58th play of the Tournament of Champions. This year, again, fueled by Quick Trip. Todd Miller now joined by Will Jones, Superintendent of Schools for Dale, as the Pirates 14-1 look to go back-to-back here in the Tournament of Champions. Last year, they knocked off Tulsa Memorial in the title game. This year, they're going to have to beat a good Owasso team, Will Jones, just to get to the championship game. And I'll tell you, this has a chance, as far as I'm concerned, to be maybe one of the top boys matchups at the end of the season that has been played all year long.
The entire state, absolutely, Todd. I've been excited about this one since I saw the bracket, and I really feel like whoever wins this game is going to have a great chance of winning the tournament. Obviously, Crossings is lurking on the other side. They look really good as well. But, man, the talent that Owasso puts out on the floor, led by the coach's son, Montanati, and then they've got another 6'10 kid. What is his name, Todd? I'm blank.
It is Jax Kirk.
Jax Kirk. He's a really talented duo, and it's going to be tough for Dale to deal with that kind of height.
But they've already seen it somewhat up close this year with Metamora. That was a very talented, tall team in which Forsyth put in 49 in an overtime victory over the then 16th-ranked Metamora in Illinois.
Absolutely, and they also played Hoover, who had the 6'10 kid going to Alabama. So they've seen it before, but that's the big challenge tonight.
You look at this team statistically, both are superstar-led. Both are defensive-minded, and both can score the basketball. Dale averages 72.5. They give up 45 a game. That coming into the tournament last night. They beat Nathan Hale again by a count of 80-55. Meanwhile, Owasso, whose only loss has come to Fayetteville, Arkansas, 69-65 before Christmas, averaging 73, giving up 53. Let's talk about the superstars. Obviously, the first, the OU commit, Dayton Forsyth. Last night, I think by his own admission, did not have the game we're accustomed to seeing. Finished with 12 points. It's nice to have an off night and still score double figures. That shows you how good this team really is.
It really does. We've got lots of different weapons, but also he kind of does take a backseat when he's not needed. This might be one of those games, Todd, where he is needed.
Jalen Montanati, you talked about him, 6'4", a 6'7" sophomore. His father is Brian Montanati, played for Eddie Sutton at Oklahoma State during a Final Four run for the Cowboys. Jalen Montanati is already one of the top sophomores in the entire country. He's drawn interest, in fact, offers from Oklahoma, Oklahoma State, Kansas State, Arkansas, Michigan, Iowa, Tulsa, Texas, Nebraska, and Tennessee. He's just a sophomore, and those offers are going to continue to climb, but he's coming off a run with Team USA, the under-16. Third straight year that the Tulsa area has had a player on that team. So Montanati is very special, but he's far from the only star that stirs the drink.
Absolutely, and some seasoning comes with age. And as a Dale fan, which obviously I am, I'm hoping that's the difference for the Pirates tonight.
Montanati's numbers, 21 points, almost 4 rebounds, 2.5 assists. He's shooting 47% from the floor, 44% from three, 80% for the foul line. He has a block, 7 steals, and 18 assists through last night's game. Owasso is 8-1. They've won 4 straight. Again, they played in Fayetteville, Arkansas, lost in the semifinals of the Hoop on the Hill Classic to Fayetteville, Arkansas, 69-65. This is a team that, is still relatively young. They have 7 underclassmen on a 14-player roster, including the aforementioned Jalen Montanati, and they have 6 players 6'4" or taller. I think when you see smaller schools and bigger schools, it all comes down a lot of times to height, because you can only put 5 players out there on the floor. Most teams only have 14 to 16 players on the roster, but you do see more strength and a lot taller players from the larger schools.
I mean, it's really what athletics are about. It's a numbers game. And a school like Owasso with over 2,000 students in their high school versus a school that has under 200 in their high school, most normally Owasso would have a heavy edge, but this is not a normal Dale team. One of the best, according to some, the best small school team in the entire nation.
Owasso last night ran by Tulsa Metro Christian 73-43. They were second in the most points scored by the Rams in a game this year with a 58% field goal percentage against the Patriots last night was the best in 9 games for Brian Montanotti's club. Dale 14-1, and they rolled past Nathan Hale last night to improve to 5-2 all-time here at the Tournament of Champions. They finished 7th in 2012. Last year, again, defeated Tulsa Union Crossings and Tulsa Memorial to become the smallest team to win the Tournament of Champions since 1978. Here's another number for you. Jeff Edmondson doesn't care. Nobody out there on the floor cares. I care. The fans love to talk about it. Dale has won 49 straight games against teams from the state of Oklahoma. Their last loss on Valentine's Day of 2022 at Cashion, 54-39. You remember that. They won 2 of 3 against the Wildcats that year, split at Cashion, and knocked them off in the title game, 65-58, the first of what is now a remarkable 2 straight year run.
Absolutely, yeah. I remember that game because I was in the running for the superintendent's job, and I was paying a lot of attention to Dale, but that's a great Cashion team that they lost to at that time. And really, since then, the run that Dale has been on is unmatched in small school history in Oklahoma.
Let's take a look at the starting lineups. First of all, for Owasso. They are coached by Brian Montanotti. He played 2 years in France, 1 year in Switzerland, and then played 3 years on the coast of Italy after leaving Oklahoma State following the 2000 season. He transferred to Stillwater from Fulton County Community College, and again, he is the architect of what is becoming a dynasty here in Northeast Oklahoma. Jalen Montanotti is a 6'7 sophomore. Cody Licklider is a 6'4 senior. Bowden Williams is a 6'1 sophomore. Jax Kerr, a 6'10 junior, and Gabe Patterson, a 6'4 senior. Will alluded to Jax a moment ago. I really like him. I watched the game last night. He didn't play statistically near as well as he has played this year. Had 4 points, 2 rebounds, 3 steals, but he averages almost 12 points a game, and the dude can flat shoot it. He's a move into the Owasso district. Some people were telling me when he first moved in there, all he did was stand in the corner and shoot threes, and I'm thinking, it's not going to cut to this level. Well, during the summer, he has progressed. You've seen that happen, Will, as a coach yourself, with younger players just blossoming, and Kerr certainly has.
It really seems like he has, because that length for me, as I watched him last night, was really bothering Metro Christian, and he's a force defensively.
All right, the starters tonight for the Pirates: Easton Edmondson, Levi Kelly, Deacon Jones, Trey Chambers, who went over 400 career rebounds last night as he pulled down 8 in the win over Nathan Hale and Dayton Forsyth, who is rapidly approaching 2,000 career points at Dale, the starting lineup. Jeff Edmondson, 16 years at Dale. He's been a head coach at Meeker and Dale. 466 wins, 148 losses, 9 state tournament appearances, 2 state titles. I'll tell you what, I'll take Jeff Edmondson as my coach. He can take the field, and I like my chances.
Absolutely, I agree with you. And he's such a class act and does a great job. He really wins that out of timeout in the quarter game.
Earlier today, Weatherford in the consolation bracket got by OK, 65-47. Keep an eye, though, on the Mustangs when they get back into Class A play. Metro Christian lost to Tulsa Hale, 75-59. Hale and Weatherford at 1:30 for the 5th place game tomorrow. OK and Metro Christian at 10:30 tomorrow for the consolation title, or the 7th place game. All of that coming up for you here on Scoreboard. You can see the Pirates breaking huddle. They will be the visitors on the scoreboard. Dale wearing the road black, white, and red uniforms. Owasso for the 2nd straight game will be in the home white and maroon with black trim. Been looking forward to this one for a long time. This place has its largest crowd of any session up to this point to take on, or to witness, the Rams and the Pirates. First time these two teams have ever played. A lot of red and gold to this place. You love to see it.
Absolutely.
All right, here we go. Jax Kerr, the 6'10 junior, to jump center against Trey Chambers, who at 6'6 looks small out there. Very, very tall Owasso Rams team. But it doesn't matter. You put a body on them, you have a chance to get into foul trouble. Metamora only out-rebounded the Pirates 35-31 in the Dale win up at Illinois, and Metamora, again, was a very tall team. Here we go. First possession goes to the Rams as Licklider will bring it into the front court. Cody with the basketball, veers left, kicks it off of the wing for Bowden Williams. Williams, top of the circle, Montanotti dumps it down low with the paint for Jax Kerr. Kerr will give it up, cut into the basket, and then the pass knocked out of bounds by Easton Edmondson. So with 16 seconds gone here in the first period, Owasso will throw in underneath their own goal. Bowden Williams, the sophomore, cross courts it wide open. Patterson in the right corner. It rattles off no good. And the rebound to Edmondson. Good box out that time by Chambers. Now to Levi Kelly in the front court. To Dayton Forsyth. First offensive touch of the night, Will, for the Pirates.
Dayton has a sleeve on tonight. He took a hard fall. Good back door there, and a dunk.
Dayton Forsyth rattles the rim, and Easton Edmondson gets the first assist. It's 2-0 Pirates, and this place is already a buzz. Right front court, Lecklider with the basketball. He'll skip it left wing to Williams. Bowden slide steps. Deacon Jones in the man-to-man guards him. Lecklider out front for three, misses that one. Jones Forsyth tips the rebound to Traden Chambers. It's been one and done now on 2 possessions for Owasso. Forsyth drives, kicks right, and knocks down the three. Dayton Forsyth with 5 straight, and the Pirates out to an early lead. 6:45 to play here in the first period. Gabe Patterson with the basketball. Cross courts it for Jalen Montanati against Deacon Jones. Montanati is cut off elbow right. Back to Williams, swings it left wing side. Patterson. Pump fake Montanati, drives around Jones, loses the handle, out of bounds. Possession to Dale. .90 seconds in. Dayton Forsyth has all 5 points, including a rim-rattling dunk. And the Pirates lead Owasso by that score. Easton Edmondson walks it across the midcourt stripe. Gets a screen and a rub right from Dayton Forsyth. Kelly in the corner, back to Edmondson out front. In front of the Owasso bench. Now Dayton pulls up off the foul line jumper. Back rims it. Rebound to Montanati. He averages almost 4 of those per ball game. One of the top young players in the country handles the ball into the front court.
Really, the length is what hits you there as you look at the Owasso team earlier.
Patterson down low, gets it to Kerr, who spins and scores. At the 5:58 mark of the first period, Owasso finally gets on the board. It's 5-2 Pirates.
I mentioned earlier about how Jeff wins out of timeouts. That was the first play offensively with that back door. He was saving that one.
Dayton Forsyth, pump fakes. Lecklider stays down. Now he drives to the baseline, kicks it out front for Levi Kelly. Kelly cut off by Montanati. Now gets it to Jones. Jones on the switch, guarded by Patterson. Bumped off his dribble, but somehow regains control. Now it's Edmondson out front. They will be very, very patient and make Owasso guard them for long periods of time. Forsyth down low to Chambers. He overshot the entire rim. Trey's Fuller shot is good. Trey Chambers missed once, got it back a second time, and paid it off at 7-2 Pirates. Lecklider into the front court. To Montanati, it's knocked into the backcourt, stolen by Deacon Jones. Jones to the goal, pump fakes, layup is good. Deacon Jones extends the lead to 9-2 for Dale. And a timeout called by Brian Montanati in Owasso. Back after these messages, 4:59 to play in the first period. We're back in 30 seconds on Squirtle.
East River Roustabout, centrally located in Oklahoma, provides construction services specifically tailored for oilfield projects. Our team consists of highly skilled, experienced professionals who offer a wide range of services in construction, maintenance, and operations, focusing on both upstream and midstream sectors. With a combined 44 years of experience in pipeline and roustabout services, our team leads have a proven track record of success for major energy companies. So call the team at East River Roustabout today, 405-849-5156.
3 of the 5 starters have scored for Dale, led by the 5 of Dayton Forsyth. It's 9-2 Pirates as Montanati and crew go to work out of the timeout. Right front court is Bowden Williams. Bounces it to Patterson against the Pirate defense, which has been airtight. Montanati puts up a 3. In and out it goes from straight on. Rebound to Levi Kelly. Dayton Forsyth into the front court from left to right as we view here, court side of the BOK Center. Kelly with the basketball. Dayton Forsyth right in front of the Owasso bench. Yo-yo dribbles, gets deep, and he's fouled. Whistle will go against Cohen Scott, who came in after that timeout. And on the 6'1 sophomore, that's his first. Scott averages just under 2 a game and nearly 2.5 rebounds. We're going to call it on the floor, so no free throws. Edmondson inbounds, gets it back from Dayton out of Forsyth. It's poked out of his hands, run down to the front court by Bowden Williams. 2-on-2 to Montanati, and he's fouled. So Bowden Williams gets the turnover and is going to allow Owasso to get some free throws. The foul is called against Dayton Forsyth. That's his first. Dayton's brother Denton, who had a season-high 17 of the win over Nathan Hale last night, along with Jet Higdon about to check in. Jet, 8 points, 5 rebounds, an assist and a steal with a win last night. First free throw by Montanati is no good. Tell you what, that is a gift. This kid is just at 80% for the foul line this year, and he misses.
Really good deflection by Owasso defensively to create that transition opportunity and a foul.
Jalen Montanati's second free throw is upcoming, and it is on the way, and it is good. So he gets his first point of the night, and it's 9-3 Dale over 6A heavyweight Owasso before a huge crowd here tonight at the BOK Center in downtown Tulsa. Dayton to Deacon, the killer D's of Dale. Now to Kelly, back to Dayton. Pump fakes, goes down the paint, flips it right corner. Jones turns to the three, spins to the block. Now kicks it out on the bounce pass right side for Dayton. Forsyth to Higdon. Jet hands it back to Forsyth. Right corner, it's Jones. He'll pull up, dumps down low, and overthrew Higdon. Go ahead.
Very unselfish there by Deacon. Too unselfish. He had the shot there. That little runner that he had last night, that's what he needed to go to.
Dale coming into the tournament averaging just over 10 turnovers per ball game. They had 12 at 4-17. Full court pressure. Deacon Jones knocks it away on a half-court pass to Denton Forsyth, who's knocked to the floor from the foul line at Owasso. Montanati at the other end to the goal, and a whistle and a blocking foul. I was about to say, Levi Kelly's not going to get that call.
No, but man, what an effort to get back and put himself in position to have the official make a decision.
First foul against Levi, second team foul here with a period against Dale. 3:45 to play in the period. You see the score on your screen, 9-3 as Jalen Montanati goes to the free throw line for 2. First one by the sophomore sensation is on the way. A lot of arc, and it's good.
Montanati has taken 2 hard blows both times he's gone to the rim.
As an 8th grader, Jalen averaged, this is just 2 years ago, 28 points and 12 rebounds. Averaged almost 8 and 2 rebounds with the FIBA under-16 American team this past summer. Second free throw, no good. He is 50% tonight for the line. Lead is 4, 9-5 for the Pirates. Dayton Forsyth hands it off to Deacon Jones, left wing. Now to Denton out front. Forsyth works left wing, gets it to Dayton Forsyth. Thought about a three, is covered up. Now goes to Denton left quarter. He'll attack against Bowden Williams. Cross courts for Kelly. Kelly tries to probe. Now Montanati cuts him off. To Deacon Jones out high. They swing it left. Levi a deep three. Misses off the side of the rim with the rebound of Jax Curry. He was standing flat-footed. Owasso wants to push the issue. Cohen Scott gets it down low to Kerr for the two-handed slam. All of a sudden, Owasso has crept back into this ballgame. It's a 3-point lead.
Transition defense was a little suspect there for the Pirates.
You don't say that very often.
No, you don't.
3 minutes to play here with the first period. Dale led 9-2. It's a 4-0 Owasso run. Dayton Forsyth head of the circle. The Denton Forsyth right wing. He backs into the paint. Good defense by Owasso. Now it's Kelly. Yo-yo dribbles. Gets in. The shot blocked by Jax Kerr. They push up ahead. Driving left baseline, Bowden Williams. Kick out for three. Patterson rattles off no good. Montanati with a rebound and a foul on the floor against Dale. That one is against Deacon Jones, his first. So Deacon, Kelly, and Dayton Forsyth all with personal fouls. Chambers comes back in. Jones will go to the bench. Coming in for Owasso, Anson Harborough, a 6'6 softball. Harborough averaging 3.2 points a game and 1 rebound. 9-6 our score, 2:33 to play in the first period. Harbaugh with the basketball, right wing side. Out front, Cohen Scott. On the baseline, it's Montanati. Backs down, the much smaller Denton Forsyth cuts him out. Jalen gets a return pass. Slide steps and a whistle. And they're calling a foul on Denton Forsyth. And, Will, I don't want to be too much of a homer, but there was absolutely nothing to blow the whistle about.
No, there really wasn't. That was a poor call.
If you can't lay your hands on him at all, you can't defend the guy. 2:16 to play here in the first period. Williams with a basketball. And Montanati over a double team, but he hit the turnaround jumper. Jalen has 4, and it's a 1-point game thanks to 6 straight for the Rams. 9-8 with under 2 minutes to go in the first period. Cross midcourt, Dayton Forsyth gets a double high screen, moves left to his brother Denton. Denton guarded by Montanati, bounces it down low to Dayton. Dayton bangs in against Cohen Scott. He missed the turnaround jumper on the rebound, a foul as Hickton had secured the wrist. And that's going to go against Owasso, and it's going to be against Patterson. It's his first and his second against the Rams.
Plus 21, Gabe Patterson, his first, team number 2.
1:54 to play, opening period, along with Will Jones. I'm Todd Miller, courtside in Tulsa. Edmondson to inbound to Denton Forsythe. Rips it down. Hickton comes high to set a screen. Denton Forsythe gets left of the paint, goes up with a shot blocked from behind out of bounds by Gabe Patterson. 41 blocks now for Owasso of the season. They did not have a block shot last night. Ironically enough, in an easy win over Metro Christian, they had 39 coming into the tournament. They'll lob it to Forsythe in the paint. He tips it in.
Dayton's ability to elevate negates that length.
7
great
points
play
for Dayton, and that is a tried and true inbounds pass from Jeff Edmondson. Cohen Scott bounces at left wing. Montanati in the corner will spot for 3, and he got it. Jalen Montanati ties the game at 11. 1:23 to play here in period number 1. It's our first tie of the contest. Montanati already heated up. He's got 7 points. Dayton Forsythe, Dayton for 3 up front, rolls it off. Montanati with a rebound on the floor. Denton Forsythe, and now a tie-up between he and Cohen Scott. Or was that Anson Harbaugh? It was, and the arrow favors Dale, so the Pirates will have it with 1:07 to play in the period. Winner plays tomorrow night at 8:30 in the championship game against either 6A Edmond North or 5A Crossings Christian. If it's Crossings and Dale, it would be a rematch of last year's semifinal thriller won by the Pirates on this very same floor. Dayton Forsythe with the basketball, looks over his right shoulder. Now he attacks, pitches in the left corner. Denton Forsythe's 3, rolls off, no good. The rebound on the floor picked up by Cohen Scott. Scott gallops into the front court. Kicks it left side for Patterson. Back to Scott. One dribble to Williams. Williams ducks under Edmondson. Can't get a shot off. Now to Montanati for 3 of the lead. Front rims at wing left. Chambers down for the miss.
I really like that flat set that Jeff went to. They're really focusing on the penetration from Dayton, and the corners are open.
Game tied at 11. Dale can play for the final shot. It looks like they will as the clock's under 20 seconds now to play here in the first period. Dayton Forsythe looking back to his head coach of 16 years, Jeff Edmondson. Dayton veers to the right side, 10 seconds to play. Screen right. Forsythe had it knocked out of his hands, but it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gabe Patterson with 6.9 seconds to play.
Really good ball screen defense there by the Rams.
Dayton Forsythe saying something to the official, and tell you what a class act he is. He said, sir. Edmondson inbound to Dayton. Dayton pump fakes, goes up. Shot is in and out, no good. Rebound tipped. Hickton has it, throws it up, but it's nowhere close as the buzzer sounds. So we played 8 minutes. Nothing has been decided. Owasso and Dale are tied at 11. It's the 58th annual Tournament of Champions, fueled by Quick Trip on Squirtle.
Dr. Devin Nightingale is your chiropractic choice in North Edmond with easy access from Cashion, Guthrie, Luther, and all the Oklahoma City surrounding areas. As a former college athlete, Dr. Nightingale understands the importance of a fully functioning body to gain that competitive edge. Also certified in prenatal and pediatric treatments, Dr. Nightingale sees all types of patients, ranging from 2 weeks old to 97 years old. We offer conservative treatments to get you back in the game, whether you're a weekend warrior or a professional athlete. So give us a call at 405-471-5565 for a free consultation today.
Todd Miller, Will Jones back here with you. We started tied. We're tied after 8 minutes. This one at 11, and Owasso kind of turned up the heat.
They really did.
On the glass.
Their offensive rebounding really got them back in the game to a point they're comfortable, and now Montanati's comfortable.
Scott will get the lob pass in the backcourt. First possession of period number 2 to Owasso. Scott guarded by Levi Kelly. Kelly poking to the basketball. Cohen Scott spins. Left corner for Williams. Williams dribbles up to the wing. Now they switch defense. And that's what Dale does. That's switching man to man. Gives a lot of teams a lot of problems. Gabe Patterson, top of the circle. Montanati. Jones quickly covers him up. Top of the key is Jax Kerr. Down to Patterson. Elbow left, Montanati against Deacon Jones. Jalen bounces on the block for Jax Kerr. Kerr holds it low, attacks against Chambers, goes up and missed it. Rebound tipped away from Kerr by Chambers. It's off of Edmondson, out of bounds.
Really good defense there by Chambers, and he kept his feet, and it hurts to not come away with the possession there.
What do you think? Dayton doesn't look right to me. And you kind of said that off the air, too. I mean, he was really – they played him very physical last night.
Yeah, I think he's still feeling it.
Montanati knocks down a three, and the run continues. It's now 14-11 Owasso. 7 minutes to play here in the first half. Kelly to Jones. Deacon angles left, hands it to Dayton off of a screen. Missed it, but he's knocked to the floor, and he's going to go to the line for three. I do know last night he mouthed the words to Deacon Jones late as the foul goes against Scott, his second. He said, "My back hurts."
So he's got his back hurting and he's got his elbow hurting, and now he's wearing something he's never worn before. And that basketball is a mental game.
You're right.
And it may take him some time to get comfortable.
Dayton at the foul line last night was 4 of 5. He hits the first of the lead down to 2. If he can convert all 3, we'd have our second tie of the contest. Dayton, a 91% foul shooter, and he has both. Last night, Pirates were 12 of 15 against Nathan Hale from the stripe. It was 15 free throw attempts, about 2.5 more than they average per ball game, and their makes of 12, 2+ more than they make per contest on the average. They don't get to the line much. He hits all 3. Game tied at 14 with 75 seconds gone here in period number 2. Bowden Williams against Edmondson to the front court. Jax Kerr swings it right side. Gabe Patterson. They cross court at Montanati. His 3 back rims. Rebound run down by Patterson. You cannot give them second and third opportunities. Bounce pass to Kerr, left baseline. Montanati drives baseline. Jones cuts him off. Jalen forced to give it up to Kerr. Jax to Williams. Kick out right corner. Patterson's 3 rattles off. Rebound to Forsyth. Dayton into the front court. Leaves it for Kelly. Game tied at 14. It was 2 minutes deep into the second period. Winners bracket semifinal number 1 for the 58th annual Tournament of Champions in Tulsa. Dayton Forsyth into the paint. Feeds it down low to Jones in traffic. Nice to the basket for the lay-in.
Pass and great finish by Deacon Jones.
Well, that was a terrific finish in traffic. 6 minutes to play in the period. Dale has scored 5 straight. They retake a 2-point lead, 16-14. Bowden Williams, guarded by Edmondson. Handoff right to Montanati. He gets deep, throws it in, and he'll get it down the line. Foul against East and Edmondson. You want to talk about a physical mismatch. They caught Dale in one right there with Montanati at 6'7" and Edmondson maybe at 5'10". Jalen is 2 of 4 for the foul line. A chance to give Owasso back the lead. There's a good look at one of the top sophomores in the country, and he misses the free throw. Forsyth with the rebound. Montanati's been the only Ram to attempt a free throw. He is 2 of 5. Dale and Dayton Forsyth are 3 of 3. Deacon Jones, foul line left, backs it out to the top of the circle. Jones pulls up, elbow left, got it. Deacon Jones with 6, following up a double-figure scoring game of 12 last night. Came into the tournament averaging 6+.
Good sign there from Deacon. He's working so hard defensively.
Patterson with it, wing left, guarded by Dayton Forsyth. Loops a pass to Kerr on the baseline. Backing down, now kick it out. Montanati's 3, front rims. Forsyth had the ball knocked away from me by Patterson, and we're going to get a whistle. And it should be an over-the-back call against the Rams. If so, it's a very late whistle, and they're calling the foul on Cohen Scott. And that's his 3rd personal foul. Correction, they're calling it on Kerr. That's his 1st. There's no question that a foul should have been called. If you're a Rams fan watching, you want to take issue, I don't blame you because of the delay of the call.
Yeah, with his height and athleticism, if you can just throw people out of the way, he's going to get a dunk every time.
Todd Miller, Will Jones, the Squirtle crew. Game number 6 of the day with 3 more to come after this one. Hand off, Dayton Forsyth. This is actually game 5. Kelly with it to Jones, to Dayton out front, to Easton. To Kelly as they run a 3-guard set. Now they bounce it to Edmondson, cutting back door, and from nowhere the shot blocked up against the glass by Jackson Kerr. and a foul called after the rebound on Trey Chambers. It's his first. Boy, they came from nowhere to block that shot. It looked like it was a for sure, too.
It did, and it's really close on whether or not that ball got to the glass first, but the referees saw it otherwise.
Bowden Williams with the left hand into the front court with 4:40 to play here in the first half. Montanati down low to Kerr, backs down against Chambers, and he lays it in. Jax Kerr now has 6, and as good as Chambers is, that's a tough matchup for him.
Boy, that really is. In his post game, if they say he was really a perimeter guy when he showed up, he's really improving there.
Game tied at 18. Dale and Owasso here, the boys' semifinal matchup for the Tournament of Champions. Forsyth down the paint, and he's hacked.
Todd, that's where I see this game going down the stretch is, can they keep Dayton Forsyth off the free throw line when it matters?
That's a challenge for a lot of teams in close games. Ask then 16th ranked nationally Metamora. Dayton had 49 points in that final game of the Kevin Brown Memorial Tournament of Champions over Thanksgiving, and Forsyth spins the first free throw out. Pirates looking to retake a lead. The all-time scoring record of that event was 51. Forsyth had 49. And there's been some pretty impressive names to have 49 or more in that event. Forsyth's second free throw is good. Dayton now has 11 of the 19. 4:28 to play, first half. Into the front court is Lecklider. Just check back in. They get it to Montanati, cutting to the basket for the way in. So Montanati and Dayton Forsyth. The highlights coming to this one, they've both delivered so far. Midway through the second period, Owasso by 1. Right corner, Deacon Jones. He gets into the paint, bounces left corner. Kelly raises for 3. Back rims it. The rebound to Cohen Scott. Scott up the left sideline of the counter attack. Forsyth jumps up there to his face. Now it's Lecklider for 3. Got it. Lecklider from three-point range, 32%. That's his 8th triple of the year. And just like that, Owasso's out to a 4-point lead. And Jeff Edmondson very wisely wants to put the brakes on it and call a timeout. It's a 30-second timeout as we keep it right here. This Owasso team, a lot like Dale. You don't want to let them get too much momentum. Metro Christian hung around for a while last night, Will, and then they just pulled away, much like Nathan Hale against Dale.
You know, Dale has had opportunities, but just really need Levi Kelly or Denton Forsyth to hit one of those corner threes. There's opportunities there for Dale to go on their own spurt, just like Owasso just went on theirs.
Dale has just 3 scores in the book thus far. Out of their 19 points, 17 of those have come from the killer D's, Dayton Forsyth and Deacon Jones. The other 2 from Trey Chambers. Coming up next, girls semifinal number 2. It will be Sapulpa and Lincoln Christian. Doug Nelson will have the call, the voice of Lincoln Christian. Winner gets ahead of the Memorial game you heard moments ago here on Squirtle. Memorial rallying from 14 down to beat Booker T. Washington 52-50. Dayton Forsyth left of a screen to the goal, and he lays it up, and Montanati is going to draw the foul. There you go, right on cue. Will, just what you said about can they keep Dayton off the foul line.
He's just a handful, and he's so strong and he's so skilled. He can get to the free throw line just about any time he wants.
They're actually calling it on Anson Harbaugh, and that's his first, not the first on Montanati. And Forsyth misses the free throw. So he made his first 3. Now has missed 2 of his last 3. It's a 4-point Owasso lead as Brian Montanati is over talking with one of the officials as Forsyth readies for the second free throw. It's on the way, and it's good. 12 points for Dayton. Last year's tournament most valuable player and the MVP of the Kevin Brown Memorial Tournament in Washington, Illinois over Thanksgiving weekend. Lecklider with the basketball. Right side it goes for Montanati. And a stoppage of play. I'm not certain what happened. Brian Montanati's out, wanting to know who the foul was on. I think he thought it was on his son, Jalen. That's who I thought it was on, too. And he said, is it on 32? And that's exactly what they've called.
Yeah, I think he just misheard, and there was a little confusion there. Somebody misheard. And,
well, I can tell you why he's up. He wants to make sure it's on Harbaugh. It's his first. The public address announcer announced it was on Scott. That would have been his 3rd.
I understood.
So now I can understand why Coach Montanati is upset. 23-20 Owasso with 3:29 to play here in the first half. Doug Nelson coming up with the call of 2 of the final 3 games here on Squirtle Day number 2 of the 58th annual playing of Oklahoma's premier high school basketball tournament, the Tournament of Champions, fueled by Quick Trip.
I like what the officials did there. They wiped the timeout off. Most important thing is getting it right.
Owasso with 4 fouls in a period. The next whistle sends Dale to the line for 2. Pirates with just 2. Both teams with 4 timeouts remaining. Here we go. Montanati to inbound. Sided across the way to Harbaugh. Hanson, one dribble, gets it to Bowden Williams. Working against Jed Higdon. Out of Montanati and a whistle. And Edmondson may have got caught holding against Anson Harbaugh. It is on Easton, and that's his second personal foul. The third against Dale here in the period. Owasso leads at 23-20. You see the score on the lower left of your screen. Harbaugh will handle the inbounds pass. Lickletter with it out front to Montanati. Right circle for Patterson. Back to Jalen. Montanati on a switch. Now guarded by Trey Chambers. 3 minutes to play here in the first half. Harbaugh through the top of the key. Reverses left to Williams. Out front to Patterson. And Montanati. His 3 spins off no good. And a whistle underneath of the foul. And it's going to be called against Owasso. And Brian Montanati can't believe it. They're calling it on Harbaugh, and that's going to be his second.
Free throws. Should be.
Well, you want to talk about a big turn of events. Well, that's huge. That's the 15th foul against Owasso. Montanati wanted to get Gage
Free throws, it should be.
Dan Toyce into the ball game, and he was delighted to get to the scorer's table. And now the officials blow the whistle, and you're right. I think they're going to sort this out and say that should be 2 free throws.
Should be free throws. Absolutely.
See the officials visiting. Denton Forsyth briefly listening in. Jeff Edmondson is going to bring this as an opportunity to come over and with his players and do a little bit of instruction.
He's going to call a technical here. Unreal.
They have called a technical foul on Gage Dantoy because he came in prior to the free throws being shot.
Okay.
Boy, this is huge for Dale. 2 free throws from Denton Forsyth, and they're going to get Dayton Forsyth, and they're going to get the basketball.
This is the way I see it, Todd. I don't think that the officials were ever aware that was the 5th foul and that there should have been free throws being administered. And so that's what led to everything happening.
Forsyth hits the first, misses the second. Dayton has split his last 6 from the foul line. He's 6 of 9 tonight, and now Dantoy will come into the ball game to replace Harbaugh. Now, the scorekeeper has pointed out to the official there should have been 2 free throws on the 5th foul. And that's exactly what they're pointing out is.
Okay, I got it, Captain. But the ball has started and stopped and started again. So we can't go back. Okay?
Well, I'll tell you, Owasso just got a huge break. In game management, I'm sorry, somebody has to alert the officials of that.
Well, it's the new rule of 5 team fouls. It's a little different, and they missed it there.
Yeah, you're right. Dayton Forsyth with a basketball. Double high screen with Chambers and Higdon. Forsyth has it knocked away. Should have been a foul against Leckleiter as he rips it away up ahead to Montanati to the goal. Good defense by Chambers. Almost turned into a double team from Forsyth. Out for 3, Williams, and he got it. Bowden Williams knocks the 3 down. Owasso leads by 5 over Dale with 2:26 to play here in the first half. Dayton Forsyth into the paint to Edmondson. Run off the arc, backs down. Now it's Dayton right front court. He directs traffic. Chambers comes high and is urging to get a screen. Now they switch, and Forsyth is blocked on the baseline. It's going to go against Nantoy. Montanati didn't care for the call. But again, he got away with 2 free throws. I'm a little surprised nobody on the Dale bench even said anything.
Yeah, I think they liked the technical call. It was like, do we point it out or not? I'd like to talk to Jeff about that one later.
Come on, Dayton. Let's make a pair here. First one is up, and it's good. 26-22. The lead down to 4 as Higdon is out and Jones is back in. Again, All but 2 of the 22 points have been scored by the seniors Deacon Jones and Dayton Forsyth. Second one is good.
Dayton Forsyth.
26-23, back to a one-possession lead for the Rams. Licklider into the front court. Dayton Forsyth guards him. Bowden Williams against Edmondson. Angles left with a dribble. 2 minutes to play first half. Patterson with the basketball. Right side, Dantoy. Bontanati for 3, right quarter, got it. Right in the face of Trey Chambers.
Yeah, they've really gotten to be efficient here in the second quarter, and it's and on the other end, it's just Dayton getting to the free throw line.
29-23, yeah. Dale not getting much done offensively. They've had to really work hard for a look at the first half. Deacon Jones right side, a minute 38 to play before the break. Chambers handles a bounce pass out front. Now he'll spin in, goes up left-handed and drops it in. He went right at Nantoy that time.
Great move by Trey Chambers, and that's what we need. We need some of our other guys to step up. They're very capable.
29-25, 124 to play first half. Montanati with the basketball. You could say really the same about Owasso. It's been Jalen's show so far. Licklider drives left, a reach and foul against Denton Forsyth. Denton picks up his second, so he and Easton Edmondson with 2 fouls. Jones and Dayton Forsyth with a foul. That's the 4th against Dale here in the second period. 78 seconds to go before the break. Bowden Williams to Montanati off of a screen, left quarter for 3, no good. Boy, he's drawn the cold hand. He's had some looks. Forsyth, that's Denton up the left sideline. Angles into the paint, goes to the rim, and he's fouled. He went hard to the hardwood. And he'll have to regain his composure and go to the free throw line. That is number 2 on Nantoy.
I like seeing him being aggressive there. Like I said before, Dale has to have some other guys step up besides Dayton.
Denton Forsyth coming off a season-high 17 points last night. 71% for the foul line. First one is good. It's his first point tonight. You know, everybody talks about Dayton Forsyth, and rightfully so, but he has a brother, Denton, that is a pretty good player as well and showed it last night. Second one is up. He got them both. So the lead is down to just 2, 29-27, 106 to play here in the first half. Williams against Edmondson to the backcourt. Now he's doubled by Forsyth. Lobs it across the floor. It's pulled down by Patterson. It goes to the rim. Feeds it to a cutter, Dantoy, and he lays it in.
Really good composure there by Owasso to break that pressure.
Dantoy with his first basket, 45 seconds to play. The Owasso lead is 4. Late here with the first half from Tulsa to the OK Center. 31-27. Forsyth wing right. Chambers back to Dayton. Now to Edmondson through the top of the key to Jones wing left. 30 seconds to play first half. They try to cross-court it. Dayton Forsyth somehow is able to retrieve it one-handed. That's funny. I was thinking the same thing. 20 seconds to play here in the first half, and somehow he kept his balance and didn't go out of bounds right in front of the Ram bench. Look for him to take it one-on-one here. He's dribbling. You should see him right there. He'll go one-on-one against Licklider. Jump, pump fakes, goes into the body, and Cody commits his first foul. So 2 free throws for Dayton Forsyth. He's on his way to a season high in free throws attempted. This will be his 12th and 13th. He's made 8 of his first 11. The free throw is good.
That's a sign of a great player, Todd, in that he's a little bit off. He's a little bit banged up, but he's finding any way possible to get him over the hump, and that's the free throw line tonight.
16 points for Dayton. 9 of those coming from the stripe. He has a pair of 2-point baskets and 1 3-point basket. That's the only 3-ball made tonight by the Pirates. This can cut it to 2 with 6.7 seconds to play here in the first half. Doing a foul and give him 2 free throws late. Second one is good. In comes Levi Kelly. Forsyth will go to the bench, and that'll give him a rest extended into the start of the second half. Pirates will use full court pressure. Patterson will inbound the backcourt to Bowden Williams. Clock starts, 5 seconds, 4 seconds. Williams up ahead to Patterson. 2 seconds, out high Nantoy. He'll get it down to Williams, whose fall-away 3, no good. 31-29, Owasso of Class 6A over 2A. 2-time defending state champion Dale at the break. We'll be back in 3 minutes with a statistical recap of this one from the 58th Annual Tournament of Champions, fueled by Quick Trip on Squirtle.
Day in and day out, you're committed. Every practice, every training, every game, every meet, you put in the work. Your fans may not see it, but you do. You have a story to tell, a personal brand, a career to launch, and an audience to connect with. Take control of your story with Athleon.co. You're doing the work. You deserve to benefit from it.
Alva State Bank and Trust Company. Older than Oklahoma, big enough to serve you, and small enough to know you. We've been around since 1901, proudly serving the communities of Northwest Oklahoma and Southern Kansas. We are making banking easy. Whether you're at home, in the office, or waiting for the next quarter to start, our online or mobile banking options help you to juggle busy schedules and financial needs. So stop by and see us at any of our locations in Alva, Burlington, Freedom, Enid, and Kiowa, Kansas. We plant roots where others have branches. Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Why be a ranger? At Northwestern, with small classes, you can be seen. With over 40 programs from business to nursing, you can be career driven. With a campus home away from home, you can be independent. With over half our students graduating without student loans, you can be debt free. And with a mosaic of cultures, you can be you. Northwestern, success lives here.
Anger, anxiety, worry, and disbelief, these are normal emotions to feel with an unplanned pregnancy. You have options, and you are not alone. Hope Pregnancy Center in Alva is a safe, confidential, and compassionate place to land. Hope offers free pregnancy testing and ultrasound, and you will be provided education for all your options. Remember, you aren't alone. We can help with hope. Visit thinkimpregnant.org. That's thinkimpregnant.org.
The proof starts here at Upper Crust. The details are deliberate, perfectly on purpose. From that warm greeting to the wood-fired smoky char of our signature pies. We've thought it through, down to every pour, garnish, and drizzle. Hey, pizza brings us together, and the details bring you here. Upper Crust, gather around.
For over 50 years, Tulsa Tech has helped people find new career paths, jobs, and a successful future. We've partnered with Tulsa businesses to grow our economy and help train the workforce of our community. During these uncertain times, one thing is for sure. Tulsa Tech will be here when life returns to normal, helping people make their own path. We will get through this together.
The High Plains Insurance Agency takes pride in keeping up with many changes in the crop insurance industry and keeping their insurers informed of these changes. The goal is to help each farmer customize their crop insurance to meet their needs. Thanks for your continued business. And remember, call Amy, Carissa, or Danny at High Plains Insurance in Medford and Loyal at 580-395-2447 or toll free at 1-800-346-4056 for a quote today.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
Back here courtside in Tulsa. Halftime activities continuing. Day number 2. Game number 6 of the second day of competition of the 58th annual Tournament of Champions, the Cedar State's premier high school basketball tournament this year, fueled by Quick Trip. At halftime, Owasso with a 31-29 lead. Rams have led by as many as 6, and that was at the 2:05 mark of the second period. They are led by as many as 5 minutes into the ball game. First half numbers, Owasso shooting 52%, 12 of 23. Jalen Montanati, though, 6 of 12, 3 of 9 from 3, part of a 5 for 15 first half shooting effort by the Rams from long distance. Dale, 8 of 19, 1 of 6 from 3. That only three-point basket belongs to Dayton Forsyth. 12 of 15 Dale at the foul line. Forsyth was 10 of 13. Owasso 2 of 5 at the stripe of the first half. Despite a huge height advantage, the Pirates, or Owasso, has been out-rebounded by Dale by 2, 13-11. Offensive rebounds tied at 3 at halftime. Turnovers 4 for Dale, 4 for Owasso. 3 assists, 8 made baskets tonight for the Pirates, 10 on 12 made baskets for Owasso. No block shots for the Pirates, 3 for the Rams, each team with 3 steals in the first half. Points in the paint, this is a little bit surprising. Dale with a 2-point advantage, 12-10. Points off turnovers, Owasso 5-2. Second chance points, Rams by 1, 5-4. Fast break points 2-2, and bench scoring is 2-2 as well. Score's been tied 4 times. There's been 3 lead changes. At the end of the break, 31-29 is our halftime score. The big boys have shined bright here with the first half. Montanati for Owasso with 17 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 block, 1 steal. Dayton Forsyth, 17 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist. 3 of 7 shooting, 1 of 3 from 3, but 10 of 13 for the foul line. Ready out to scoring, 6 points for Deacon Jones. He has 2 steals in the first half, 4 from Trey Chambers to go along with 3 rebounds, and 2 points from Denton Forsyth. Those are the only 2 in a reserve role tonight scored by Dale. 17 from Jalen Montanati, 3 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 block, 1 steal, as we told you. 6 points from Jax Curry, has 2 rebounds, 2 block shots for Kerr. 3 points apiece at the break, Cody Licklider and Bowden Williams. Williams is 1 of 1 from 3. Licklider is 1 of 2. And Montanati was 3 of 9 from beyond the arc. And 2 points at the break from Gage Nantoy. And Nantoy has 3 fouls because the third was the technical foul when he came in too early to legally substitute. So that is a recap of the first half, 31-29, Owasso Dale. Second half coming up from Tulsa in 3 minutes here on Squirtle.tv.
So, not real big on paying bank fees? Well, that's okay. It means you're smart with your money and you know how to get a good deal. You're a credit union kind of person, and Communication Federal is your kind of credit union. In fact, Pay Me Checking puts real money right into your account every time you use your Visa debit card, online or in stores. Pay Me Checking, the free account that pays you only from Communication Federal Credit Union.
For over a century, Sooner Plains Ag has been at the heart of our communities. Sooner Plains Ag is proud to support all area students and athletes from their hometowns and yours. Sooner Plains Ag is ready to service your grain, fertilizer, and farm supply needs. You can also fill up at one of their 2 convenience stores in Fairview and Mino. Sooner Plains Ag is honored to serve their member owners in their 4-county area for more than 100 years. Sooner Plains Ag, farmers helping farmers. It's that simple.
At Krotz, Lowry & Associates, our dedication to superior client service continues to drive our pursuit to provide the highest quality service. We are committed to providing close, personal attention to our clients and take pride in giving you the assurance that the help you receive comes from years of advanced training, technical experience, and financial acumen. We are not your ordinary bean counters. Call us today and find out what makes us different. 405-848-2200. Or visit us at krotzcpa.com.
When your business is agriculture, you want a bank behind you that doesn't cut and run at the first sign that there will be some tough times ahead. There are good years and there are always bad years. At Farm Credit of Western Oklahoma, we're here for them all. Agriculture, it's the backbone of our local community. We believe in it. We invest in it. We're here for the long haul. If you're in agriculture, it's time to let Farm Credit of Western Oklahoma make your best even better. Contact a loan officer today. Farm Credit of Western Oklahoma, the area's leading lender in agriculture.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at Squirtle.com/stream.
Ready for the final 16 minutes of this matchup between 2A Dale, 6A Owasso at the break. Rams with a 2-point lead, 31-29. Welcome back, everyone. I'm Todd Miller along with Will Jones and the entire Squirtle crew. Day number 2 of 3, all 24 games over 3 days right here, free on Squirtle.tv. Earlier today, Weatherford beat OK. Tulsa Nathan Hale over Metro Christian. So Weatherford and Nathan Hale tomorrow for 5th place, OK, and Metro Christian for 7th. Winner of this ball game plays at 8:30 tomorrow for the championship game against the winner of tonight's 8:30 game. Edmond North and Crossings Christian. The losers will play at 3 o'clock. Girls side, Edmond Memorial came from 14 back to beat Booker T. Washington 52-50. So the Lady Bulldogs are waiting to Sapulpa or Lincoln Christian in the title game at 7 tomorrow. The losers play for 3rd at 4. Verdigris over Kiefer. Tahlequah over Riverside in the consolation bracket. Verdigris and Tahlequah should be a good matchup tomorrow at noon for 5th place. 7th place game at 9. Riverside and Kiefer, all the action again throughout the evening and all day tomorrow here for the BOK Center on Squirtle.
For getting us ready there, Todd. The official came over and said that Gage Nantoys was an administrative technical. That wasn't on Gage Nantoys, it was an administrative technical, and so he only has 2 fouls.
Okay, good catch, partner. They've had trouble.
They're struggling for sure.
All right, here we go. Pirates with a basketball, down 31-29. And Toy with just 2 fouls, not 3. Deacon Jones out front to Trey Chambers to Easton Edmondson. Now to Kelly. Kelly 2 dribbles, gives it back up to his backcourt mate, Easton Edmondson. To Forsyth for 3 right side, no good. And Jones unable to secure the rebound. It's pulled away by Bowden Williams. Williams up ahead to Jax Kerr, and it's taken away. Kelly with a strip steal. To Dayton Forsyth up the right side. He accelerates through the paint and loses the handle as right back comes the Rams off Gage Patterson's steal. Gage accelerates right, turns left. Now gets it in the paint to Kerr, and he slams it home. Jax Kerr with 8, and it's 33-29 with 45 seconds gone here in the second half.
I don't like the first 2 possessions defensively for Dale. Bad transition defense, and then right there not really ready as
Easton
well.
Edmondson going deep against Williams, who cuts him off of the block. They'll reset it, a bounce pass right side to Kelly. Kelly through the paint, left side Jones. Deacon drives, goes up over the trees, and it's blocked out of bounds. I think that might have been Bodie Williams that got a hand on it. If not, it was Jax Kerr. Possession stays with Dale. Pirates have seen a team, as we said earlier, very similar to this Owasso club, and that was Metamora. And Metamora controlled the game for a large part of the evening before the Pirates came from behind and won in overtime over then nationally ranked Metamora, Illinois. Jones drives right to left underneath the basket, and he stepped to the baseline. This might be the only time you see this team struggling to get anything from a rhythm standpoint going offensively.
I am impressed more than I thought I would be with the defensive capabilities of Owasso. They're really, really tough.
Yeah, you're right. Very good, very well-coached team, and they're also pretty young. Bowden Williams into the front court, spins middle of the floor to Lecklider left side to Williams. Bodie right side to Patterson. And down low, a foul. And did they get Kerr? I think they did. Jax Kerr for his 3rd personal foul. And you pointed that off air, Will, that it really comes down a little bit to how they call this game, because when you look at foul trouble, Owasso has more serious foul trouble than Dale.
And also the ability of Dayton to just decide when he's going to the line really puts Owasso on their heels.
Hanson Harbaugh into the ball game. He is a 6'6 senior, played in the first half, did not score. Kelly with it to Deacon Jones. Dale down 4 with the basketball, 95 seconds into the 3rd period. Edmondson, right side, Kelly thought about a 3. Montanati jumps up in his face. Now it's Dayton for 3, right corner. He got it. Forsyth with both of the made triples. It's a 1-point game, and you can see that Lecklider knew he's in trouble when he closed late. Wing left, it's Gage Patterson. They work it out high to Lecklider. Now they'll get it to Montanati. Jones is on him, top of the circle, Harbaugh. 2 minutes into the second half. Montanati's 3, no good. Rebound is controlled by Edmondson. The jump was mistimed by Harbaugh. Dale can retake the lead here with under 6 to play in the 3rd period. 33-32 Owasso. Forsyth spins, loses the handle. Patterson dislodged it. Williams has it 2-on-1 as he kicks it across the floor to Lecklider. He missed the layup. Rebound volleyed. Owasso has it. Williams, right side, Montanati for three, front rims it. Another rebound. Lecklider goes back up and scores. They only had 3 offensive rebounds. Did Owasso with the first half. They got 2 there, and they extend the lead to 3, 35-32 with 5:17 to play the third.
They were offensive rebounds that hurt, though, they're really converting when they get them.
Forsyth knifing around defenders, missed it. Tip wouldn't go by Chambers. Rebound, Owasso and Lecklider. Crafty ball handling skills by Dayton Forsyth just to get to the rim. Williams to Montanati, right wing side. Jalen in front of his dad. It's going to be hand checked by Levi Kelly, and Kelly got the worst for the wear. Just kind of dabbing in his nose or his mouth. Looks like his lip. Owen Scott will come into the ball game. That's team foul number 1 here with the third period against the Pirates. Chambers will have a seat on the bench as Denton Forsyth comes in. And it looks like that Levi may have a little bit of blood on that lip. He's dabbing at it, and you can see Jeff Edmondson walking down towards the scorer's table. Walk with him shoulder to shoulder back to the other end. Jed Higdon is coming to the ball game in place of Kelly. Bounce pass right side. Montanati against Jones. Doubled by Edmondson. Shuffled his feet. Right side Williams. Bowden slide steps top of the circle. Montanati guarded by Jones again out front. 4:40 to play in the third. Montanati for 3, missed it. Boy, he is really drawing the cold hand.
If that goes, then there's nothing you can do. That was a very difficult shot.
Deacon's done a really good job on him when he's been man-to-man with him. Forsyth whips it right corner. Jones to Edmondson. Shoulder fakes, drives in. Jump passes. Deacon Jones. He'll pump fake, steps inside the arc for 2. That one is short. Jones trying to run down the rebound. Montanati needs to realize who he's playing against. These guys don't give up on balls, and it almost cost him. He thought the ball was going to go out of bounds. The next thing you see is Deacon Jones.
Great hustle there by the senior Deacon Jones.
That's been the stable of his career. 4:18 to play, third period. Todd Miller, Will Jones with you from the BOK Center, the 58th annual playing of Oklahoma's premier high school basketball tournament, the Tournament of Champions, hosted by Tulsa Public Schools. Cohen Scott. It's also fueled by Quick Trip. Harbaugh, head of the circle, left side Williams against the man-to-man. Down low, Montanati, pump fakes, lays it in.
Impressed with Owasso's ability to find that mismatch created by the switching. And that's not always easy to do, and they've done the best job I've seen against us before.
19 for Jalen Montanati. The lead goes to 5, 37-32. The biggest has been 6 for Owasso in the first half. Dayton Forsyth for 3, misses that one short. Williams down for the rebound. Williams now has a broken floor, back the other way. Gets it down low. Patterson kicks it out. Montanati, wide open 3, no good. Almost came back in off the high, Karam. Denton Forsyth the rebound to Easton Edmondson. He'll go 2-on-1, bounces it to Jones. Back door, up and under against Montanati.
What a great finish by Deacon Jones over Montanati.
Deacon Jones on December the 12th with over 1,000 points in his career, a win for Dale at Luther. He has 8 tonight, had 12 last night to go along with 4 rebounds. Montanati runs baseline, and they find him for the layup. 39-34, Rams at the 3-minute mark of the third. Forsyth goes right, goes underneath the basket. Scott cuts him off. Now he's doubled there by Patterson and a tie-up. That's going to give the Rams the basketball. The only thing I'm going to say is, correct me, I think we've seen this official in this arena, on this floor, going to Dale game before last year.
Tulsa Memorial.
Yep, Cohen Scott. Half-court pass, kicks right. Montanati misses off the front rim of the rebound to the Pirates. 39-34, 2:40 to play here in the third period. Forsyth thought about a 3, is covered up by Patterson. Bounces right side, Edmondson. Bowden Williams is on him. Edmondson veers right, goes back left. Williams hacked him. There's no foul called. Rams out and running after the turnover. Williams tried to drive baseline left. He's cut off by Edmondson. The pass out front for Montanati, almost stolen. Jalen's 3 head on, no good. Rebound poked out by Harborough. Now it's Williams. His 3, no good. Forsyth with a rebound. Denton almost lost it, now regains it. Forsyth weaves his way to the front court right side. Now he attacks to the goal, goes right into Scott and draws the foul on Cohen. That will be his 3rd.
I really love Denton's ability to attack in transition. He's a very crafty player in transition.
Team foul number 2 against Owasso. 2:03 to play here in the third period. Dale down by 5. You still get the feeling this team has a little bit of a run in them.
Absolutely, they do. Really, we're just not shooting it very well when we do get our opportunities at the 3-point line.
Benton has been held score floor tonight, rolls the first free throw in. Lecklider comes in, and Scott with those 3 fouls will go to Brian Montanati's bench. Second free throw here by the sophomore. Denton Forsyth would make it a one-possession game, and he hits the free throw. And a timeout called by Jeff Edmondson. 2:03 to play, third period. We're back after these messages from the Tournament of Champions, fueled by Quick Trip on Squirtle.
Ready to get back in the game? Great news. The movement experts at Physical Therapy Central can help you find relief and results and keep you off the sidelines. With over 30 convenient locations across Oklahoma City and beyond, contact PT Central today at ptcentral.org to see a physical therapist.
Is your school or booster club looking for ways to fundraise? Let Downtown Threads create a custom website to showcase all your school apparel. You pick the design and the garment, we do the rest. We will handle all the payments and cut you one check when the website is closed. Call today, 580-237-7060. Downtown Threads, proudly supporting all local high school athletes.
.203 to play, third period from downtown Tulsa. Doug Nelson on deck. You'll have the girls semifinal matchup number 2, Sapulpa Lincoln Christian after this one. We're going to have the call of Edmond North and Crossings Christian to finish off day number 2 around 8:30. Along with Will Jones, I'm Todd Miller. 2:03 to play, 3-point Owasso lead 39-36. The Forsyths, along with Higdon, Jones, and Edmondson out of the floor. Lecklider, Williams, Patterson, Montanati, and Harbaugh out for Owasso. Now 2 minutes to play as Williams with the right hand clears into the front court. Good defense by Easton Edmondson. Bowden bounces it to Montanati on the baseline, backing down against Deacon Jones. Forces him into an off-balance turnaround jumper. He got it, and Jones is called for the foul. There is nothing you can do. That's just a special talent making a big shot. Second foul against Deacon.
Yeah, the length, the height advantage he has over Deacon, there's nothing he can do. He contested, did everything he can. Deacon doesn't think he fouled, but, man, what a tough shot that was.
Chambers replaces Higdon as Montanati will go to the free throw line. He came in at 80% for the year. Tonight he's just 2 of 5. And this would make it a 6-point lead, the biggest for the Rams, and he does as he cleanly hits the free throw. He's the only Ram to attempt a free throw tonight. Only the Forsyths, Denton and Dayton, have attempted free throws for the Pirates. Buck 41 to play, third period. Lead grows to 42-36. Forsyth drives to the goal and almost had it and one. It rolled off, no good. Foul is against Lecklider, and that's going to be his second personal.
Number 2, Cody Lecklider, his second.
So Dayton Forsyth going to the line for the 14th and 15th time. That would be a season high for Forsyth. He's made 4 straight to the line, and he is 10 of 13. He hits the first. Dayton came in with 475 career assists. That's, to me, what a lot of people don't appreciate as much as they should with this outstanding young man. Second one is good. It's 42-38, 91 seconds to play in the third. Bowden Williams, a behind-the-back dribble against Edmondson. Out pops Harbaugh. Wing left, Lecklider. Out of Patterson against Dayton Forsyth. 1:17 to play in the third. Montanati goes to work in the low post against Deacon Jones. Angles to the foul line, ducks under Deacon, throws it up and in, and he's fouled. And Jones has committed his third personal foul. That is what you're taught from a very young age. If you know you're going to draw the contact, throw it up, who knows what will happen.
Back-to-back and ones by the young Montanati. Incredibly tough shots. It just shows his talent as a offensive player.
Jones is out. Levi Kelly, who had his lip hit earlier here in the period, comes back in. Montanati spins the basketball. The free throw on the way. Good. Well, that is a back-breaking three-point play. 7-point game, 45-38. 1:08 to play here in the third. Edmondson with the basketball. Owasso with a man-to-man defense. Forsyth with it, left wing. Working against Gage Patterson, the senior. Dayton attacks, pulls up with the baseline, draws a double, whips it across the floor. It's deflected. Kelly comes up with the deflection. Now Levi gets into the paint, fakes a pass, off balance, throws up a jumper. No. Montanati with the rebound. 42 seconds to play here in the third. Owasso 45, Dale 38 for the BOK Center in Tulsa. Williams out front, Patterson underneath Montanati. He spins away from a double team. Follow-away jumper is good.
He's put on a show, Todd.
47-38. And they've been more than willing to let him do it. I'm talking about his teammates. And why not? 15 seconds to play here in the third. 47-38. Forsyth holding. Left front court for the final shot. Edmondson to Kelly. Bounces it for Dayton. Nearly had it poked away. Forsyth gets it back. 4 seconds. He'll go to work in the paint. And he draws the foul. At this juncture, I'm telling you, Will, that may be what you have to do because it's working every time. This time he drew the second foul on Montanati.
It's just so taxing because he's getting clobbered. And, the thing is Todd, is Dale's going to have to hit some baskets, but not just free throws, some baskets.
Forsyth's foul shot is up, and it's good. Dayton single-handedly keeping the Pirates a part of this one. And there's a little bit of leak on the Pirate ship with just over 8 minutes to play here in the semifinal. Second one is good. And Dale has won 49 straight against in-state competition. Williams, 2 dribbles, leans inside half court, almost banked it in. That's the end of 3. 8 minutes to go. Owasso 47, Dale 40 for the 58th annual Tournament of Champions, fueled by Quick Trip on Squirtle.
Are you looking for a local, reliable propane provider? Earnhardt Oil and Propane has been serving customers throughout Oklahoma since 1971. Let them tailor a pricing option to fit your budget. Avoid winter price spikes with easy pay, steady, predictable monthly payments you can count on. Need more fuel options? They also offer bulk fuel delivery, DEF, lubricants, and supplies for your business, all at competitive prices. For reliability 3 generations strong, call Earnhardt Oil and Propane at 866-270-1279 or visit www.earnhardtpropane.com.
Imagine a school with more than 26,000 enrollments per year, cultivating opportunities for students to develop new skills and gain industry-recognized certification. Now imagine a corporate training center that partners with more than 500 local businesses each year, providing a productive and prepared workforce for employers in Oklahoma through customized training. Now, imagine a community resource who believes our business thrives when our community thrives. We aren't just the local VOTEC, we are Autry Technology Center.
Welcome back to the BOK Center, Tournament of Champions, the 58th annual edition, fueled by Quick Trip. Todd Miller, Will Jones. 8 minutes to go, some work to do, Will, for the Pirates, but they'll have the first possession here out of the gates.
Well, this is where Coach Edmondson really excels. Let's see what he's drawn up out of this timeout.
47-40 Owasso. Here we go into the fourth period. Dayton Forsyth has it left wing. He bounces it for Easton Edmondson. Bounces it to Forsyth. He was going to dunk it, and the shot is blocked. Holy cow, what a big-time block. Rams protected the rim, and they also have the rebound. Patterson with the basketball. Around the screen. Out pops Jax Kerr. Left side, Lecklider. Top of the key, Williams. He'll let fly a 3. That one back rims. Rebound tipped twice, and it goes into the backcourt and run down by Bowden Williams. Montanati, a quarter left 3, spins off for the rebound to Denton Forsyth. 7:10 to play. Forsyth all the way to the goal for the layup. It's his first basket of the night to go along with 4 free throws.
There you see some of that ability I mentioned. His great ability in the transition game.
47-42, Owasso with a minute gone here in the fourth period. Patterson steps around the defender. Montanati with it out high, works to the top of the key. Was going to throw it up, altered his shot. Instead, dumped it off. Kelly knocked it free. Bodies dive into the floor. A whistle and a tie-up, and it'll stay with Owasso with 6:50 to play.
Great effort there by Jax Kerr and Levi Kelly. What a battle they had on the floor.
Jeff Edmondson clapping his hands off to our left on the Pirate bench, trying to encourage his team. Brian Montanati is squatted over with his hands on both knees just off to our right. He knows this thing's a battle, and there's an offensive foul. They're going to call an illegal screen against Patterson.
Levi Kelly again is involved. He has such a knack for drawing offensive fouls.
Led the team in charges taken a year ago. He draws the offensive foul, the second of the night here against Patterson. 6:47 to play. 47-42. A bucket here cuts it to a one-possession game again. Dayton Forsythe to his brother Denton. Bounces it for Dayton to the right low post. Working against Patterson. Spins to his left. Tried to bounce it for Chambers. It's knocked away by Montanati. I think they're calling Jalen for the foul, and he doesn't like it. That's his third personal foul. And that's quickly 2 fouls against the Rams here towards the 5-foul double bonus for the Pirates with 6:32 to play.
I like that mid-post game for Dayton. Really is a strength of his.
Edmondson, baseline left, bounces it for Chambers. He'll muscle up. The shot knocked out of his hands by Jax Kerr. Williams lobs it into the left front court for Patterson. Patterson into the paint for Kerr. He spins. Looked like he traveled. He missed it. Brian Montanati's out of his mind. There was contact and no whistle. He's giving the official an earful as he runs by the bench. 6:05 to play. Still a 5-point game. And at the other end, a foul. And they're calling that on Kerr.
21 as Kerr has been involved in a couple of questionable plays there at the end of the quarter on a screen in transition on the three-quarter court heave. He's been pretty physical.
I wish I'd been right. That would have been the 4th on Kerr. Instead, it's the 3rd on Patterson. Gage comes out of the lineup, and Cohen Scott comes back in. Owasso will play 7 to 9 players usually in the regular rotation. 47-42, 6:09 to play. Well, they are a really good team, and Brian Montanati, one of the fruits of the Eddie Sutton coaching tree, as Forsythe draws a foul, missing a 3 straight on. And that's on Cohen Scott. He has his hands stretched outward. He can't believe it. That's his 3rd.
And starting to hear a little buzz in the arena, Todd, a little momentum. The bench is getting excited for the Dale Pirates, and might mark this moment here about the 6-minute mark.
That's also, correction, the 4th foul on Cohen Scott. I'll tell you, there's a huge contingent of Dale fans here, but last year we saw it as Forsythe hits the first of 3 free throws. Will, this crowd, as the tournament went along and became more and more pro-Dale, and I think there's a lot more people, Dale Pirate fans aside, that wants the Pirates to win tonight. Second free throw is good. He'll get one more, and this will be his 20th free throw.
That's a credit to the Dale kids and also Coach Edmondson for how they play.
26 points for last year's Tournament of Champions MVP. Make it 27. He is on a run for the foul line. 47-45, a 5-0 Pirate run to start the 4th period. 6 minutes to go from downtown Tulsa. Bowden Williams, guarded by Edmondson to the front court. Spins left, drop steps right, throws it up, and it almost carried in off the front rim. And Bowden Williams is going to go to the free throw line. Edmondson picks up his 3rd personal foul. Team foul number 2 against Dale here in the opening 2.5 minutes of the 4th period. Gabe Patterson about to check back in. First free throw is no good. Bowden Williams last night, 8.6 assists, a steal. He had 3 points in the first half. A made triple. This is his first trip to the line. In fact, Bowden Williams is a 73% foul shooter. The Rams have been generous tonight with good foul shooting, struggling to the stripe. Second one is good. It's a 3-point game with 5:46 to play. Owasso's been to the line 8 times. They're 4 of 8, and that's from 73 and 80% foul shooters. Forsythe to the rim, into the body, and it's blocked again. It's out of bounds. And they just stonewalled him with Kerr and Lechleiter at the rim. Owasso huddling, as you can see in the lane. I think they may have called a technical foul.
Yes, it may be Jax Kerr there, maybe. Yes.
Yep, it's on Kerr. That's going to be his 4th.
And that is huge, Todd.
It's really big because they had stonewalled, as I said, Dayton Forsyth trying to two-handed dunk down the baseline.
Yeah, they had kind of won the battle. I'm not sure what the reasoning was for the technical.
Forsyth's foul shot is up, and it's good.
For needing to do something that would draw a technical. Unless it was just taunting for blocking the shot.
11 straight made free throws, and Brian Montanotti's working on a technical himself. He is really upset. Second one is good. Dale will get the basketball. 29 for Forsyth of the 47. Pirates have outscored the Rams 7-1 to start the fourth period. 5:34 to play. This game, to take my partner's words away from him, has a lot of the same feeling to that Metamora game.
Yes, just felt that way. We struggled a lot in that Metamora game too. Came out with a victory.
Forsyth led the way with 49 of the overtime win over the 16th ranked Redbirds. That was a national ranking by Max Preps. Dayton with it, foul on extended left wing, tries to drive the baseline. Now they double as Williams comes over to help. He'll give it up cross court to his brother Denton Forsyth. Pump fakes at the foul line. Look at that Rams defense.
Boy, it's tough.
Everything covered up. Forsyth will pull it back out right side.
A lot of length and a lot of strength.
Forsyth for three. Misses that one short. Rebound tip. Jones has it up another, and Dale has the lead. 49-48. There's a real electricity going here at the BOK Center.
Well, the crowd has really come alive.
9-1 run. Pirates by a point. Under 5 minutes to play. Bowden Williams, right side. Montanotti. Can he quiet the crowd? No, he does not. The tip shot, no good. Another offensive rebound. Patterson, his stick back hangs on the rim and rolls off. Gabe Patterson will go to the free throw line, though, for two.
I mentioned the physicality of Patterson. Man, he is a scrappy player. A lot of effort to corral that offensive rebound. Almost got the M1.
Chad Higdon with his first personal foul, the second of the period against the Pirates. Owasso already, look at this. Well, we haven't pointed it out, 5 fouls against the Rams. First free throw is good, so it means for the remaining 4:40, it's 2 shots with every whistle for the Pirates.
And that is a huge advantage for the Dayton Forsyth-led Pirates. I pointed out early in the game, I think it's going to be huge down the stretch.
Second free throw by Gabe on the way. This to give Owasso the lead. That rolls off. Dayton Forsyth with a rebound. We're deadlocked at 49, approaching 4.5 minutes to play for the BOK Center, the 58th annual playing of Oklahoma's premier high school basketball tournament, the TOC. Higdon, a bounce pass out high, gives it to Forsyth left wing. Dayton, as they double the basketball every time, trying to get it out of his hands. Doing a lot of dribbling, steps through the double team, throws up a leaner, missed it for the foul line and a whistle. And it's going to go against Owasso, where they're going to call it on Gabe Patterson. That's his fourth. He was over the back. And the whistle right now is certainly favoring the 2A Pirates over the 6A Rams.
Well, Dayton had position there. And I saw the young man have his hand on Dayton's shoulder as he corralled that rebound.
Dayton has had a lot of career highs. This will be a career high for him in free throws made and attempted. 23 and 24 tonight, his trips to the line. Trying to break a 49 all tie. Pirates trying to have a chance to defend the ball night against either Crossings or Edmond North. First free throw is good.
And the age-old debate of, can you win big games with big guys or do you win big games with guards? And usually the answer to that is guards. Let's see what happens down the stretch.
Second one is good. Dayton over 30 points tonight, 51-49. It is an 11-2 run here in the first 4 minutes of the fourth period. Bowden Williams straight on between the circles out front, midway through the fourth period. Williams one-hands it right side for Harborough. Harborough gets it to Montanotti as three rattles off. Rebound to Denton Forsyth. He quickly goes to the goal, lays it up left-handed and in. It's a 4-point lead for Dale. 53-49, timeout Owasso. 3:47 to play for the BOK Center, the 58th annual Tournament of Champions, fueled by Quick Trip here on Squirtle.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples, Nix, and Dieselhorst, and we are here to help.
For more than 100 years, Oklahoma Career Tech has been training skilled and dedicated individuals, giving clear career paths to over 90,000 graduates a year. These individuals are the heartbeat of the Oklahoma workforce, serving thousands of companies, fueling this state's economy. Oklahoma is powered by Career Tech.
Again, we talked about it. Felt like Dale had a run. Well, here it is. A 13-2 run. Will over 4:13 to start the decisive fourth period. Pirates by 4.
I think that was about the 6-minute mark, too, when I pointed that out. Just want to point out Jax Kerr is back in the game, 15, 6'10" center.
Well, watch out. He has 4 fouls. Bowden Williams out there on the floor. The only reserve on the lineup now for Owasso, Cohen Scott. Kerr, top of the circle, reverses right side, Lecklider. Looking for Williams. He's covered up. Montanati trying to get free of the low post, battling with Dayton Forsythe. Lecklider bounces to Montanati, a foul, and that's going to be the third against Dale.
Deacon has taken the job of guarding Montanati most of the night, but the last couple of possessions, Dayton has picked him up first.
And that's Dayton's second foul in team foul number 3. Higdon comes out of the ball game. Chambers is back in, so Jeff Edmondson countering with his tallest player. Montanati's triple team to the paint, falls away, back rims the jumper, and the rebound to Dayton Forsythe. 53-49 Pirates as we wind towards 3 minutes to play.
It's a really good coaching move by Jeff Edmondson. You can't do that the whole game, but you can the last 3 minutes.
Dayton Forsythe handles it out front against Cohen Scott. Now gets to the goal, dishes to Chambers. Chambers to Jones. He's covered up back to Forsythe left corner. Dayton being ridden back towards the middle of the floor by Bowden Williams. Now Forsythe against Bowden out front. Dayton goes to the rim and dumps it down low. Chambers lays it up. He missed it over Kerr. Kerr then knocks the rebound out. Bowden Williams has it 1-on-3 and a foul on the floor. They're calling that on Denton Forsythe. Denton doesn't care for the call. It's going to be his third personal foul. And team foul number 4 against the Pirates. So this thing's going to become a free throw shooting contest down the stretch for the final 2:37. Williams will inbound. Right side, Jax Kerr. He has 4 fouls. Kerr sets a screen. Montanati is doubled. Forsythe Denton almost took it away. Now it's Lecklider for 3. No good. Left wing. Forsythe had his hand on it and stocked away at Edmondson. Corrals for Dale. They're 2:17 away from going back-to-back to the finals here at the Tournament of Champions.
Be interesting to see how patient Dale gets here with 2 minutes and 13 seconds left.
Edmondson got by with a double dribble. Pushes it out to Forsythe, who lobs it back across left side to Edmondson. 2 minutes to play.
Love this delay game. Don't get to see it very often, but it's very good.
Denton Forsythe between the rings out front. They double the basketball. He gets rid of it. On a bounce pass to Edmondson. Back out high to Dayton. Dayton with 1:50 to play. Driving left and a bumping foul. That's on Lecklider. That's his third personal foul. So guess who? I'll give you 4 guesses, and all 4 don't count going to the free throw line. Dayton Forsythe has 30-plus points in this ballgame for the 4th time this year. And he only has 10 points from the field. And he misses the first free throw. He had made 15 consecutive free throws before that miss. 53-49 Dale. Pirates trying to pass.
Montanati, the young Montanati, may be on the verge of getting a technical himself.
Man, he's been doing some jawing. He's not been happy here in this second half with the whistle. Pirates close it in on their 15th win, but it's going to be tough to do that, missing free throws, and Dayton missed both. That may be a little bit of fatigue.
Absolutely.
1:38 to play. Dale 53, Owasso 49 in Tulsa. Right side, Jalen Montanati against Dayton Forsythe. Cut off of the baseline. Williams out front, swings it left, Patterson. On the wing, Lecklider. Back to Montanati out front. 90 seconds to play in the ballgame. Dale making the Rams really work for it from an offensive standpoint. Screen left for Montanati. Williams. Jalen pops out, gets the pass, fires a 3, missed it.
No offensive rebounding attempt there by the Owasso Rams.
Yep, you're right. The only one down there was Denton Forsyth, who has the miss. 73 seconds to play. Denton into the paint, kicks it out to Jones, turns to an open jumper, down to Dayton. Forsyth dribbles top of the circle, lobs it for Jones. Jones in traffic, goes up, and he's fouled. You see how close, though, or how quickly they closed, because Deacon was originally open underneath.
He was. Good point. The athleticism and length, they can make up a lot of ground.
Favorable, and I'll say this, a very favorable whistle for the Pirates.
It was, and also just to note that 2 free throws missed by Dayton wound up not hurting. See if Deacon can hit a couple.
First trip to the line for Deacon tonight. He's 4 of 4 at the stripe last night. He has 11 tonight. Free throw here makes the lead 6 with 1:02 to play and would match his 12 from last night's win over Nathan Hale. Second free throw is up and in and out and back down. 55-49, 1 minute to play. Owasso leading, or Dale leading 6A Owasso. Patterson out front. Now it's Kerr to Montanati, left of the paint, spins left, tried to bank it home. He missed it. He's going to go to the line for 2, and that whistle against Forsyth, it's his 3rd. Both teams now over the 5-foul limit, so it's 2 shots going forward the rest of the game.
And now with Dayton with 3, if you're Jeff Evans, you have to think, do I have to make a switch back? Because this game may go overtime. And so you can't let Dayton get his 4th.
It'll be interesting to see how Owasso plays defensively the next possession for Dale. First free throw by Jalen Montanati is good. I say that because you know you're going to see that delay game from Dale. Just how long does Brian Montanati let him hold it?
He shouldn't very long, because he wants to lengthen the game at this point, down 5, probably 4 here in a second.
Bowden Williams, second for Montanati's second free throw is good. In comes Cohen Scott, and out goes Lecklider.
A little full court pressure. Here we go, Todd.
Edmondson to trigger it inbounds, looking for Dayton Forsyth. He'll get it instead to Deacon Jones. Jones is trapped, lobs it up ahead for Denton, who rips it away from Scott. And they're going to call over and back, and that can't be.
It can't be. It can't be. There was never 3, all 3 points across. That's a bad call.
That is one of the worst calls at a late stage of a game I've ever seen. And Owasso wants a timeout. And Jeff Edmondson has both of his hands on top of his head. That is an absolute phantom call and a costly one. 45 seconds to play. Dale leads by 4 over Owasso for the 58th annual Tournament of Champions, fueled by QT on Squirtle.
This is Game Time. Neptune Game Time creates a high-energy game day atmosphere that your players and fans will love. Every song in our database is 100% lyric safe, which means you can stop screening music for good. Game Time also provides custom messaging to help you promote your upcoming events, concessions, and event-specific announcements. And it gives you the opportunity to sell sponsorships on your station that will generate revenue for your athletic department. Amp up your game day with Game Time.
I will say this, Will Jones, the whistle has favored Dale in the second half, but that call was absolutely atrocious, and it's a big miss with 45 seconds to play.
Yeah, it was a missed call for sure. Maybe another one to bounce the other way.
Jax Kerr gets the inbounds pass from Williams. Now gets it back to Broden. Right quarter for Montanati for 3. It's good, and he's fouled. And he'll have a chance at a 4-point play that would tie the game.
And that was a good call.
It's what great players do. They step up in the moment. And Montanati has a chance to tie the game at 55. Scott will come in and go to the bench as Lecklider. The Forsyths, Denton and Dayton, Trey Chambers, Deacon Jones, Easton Edmondson out there on the floor. So with the exception of Denton, the other are 4 starters.
If he makes this, Todd, Dale has the luxury of going for the last shot to win the game.
Free throw is up, and it's no good. Kerr tips the rebound. He has it. Now they're going to pull it out. Montnati with 32 seconds to play. Patterson with the basketball, guarded by Denton Forsythe. Gets a screen for Montnati. He pops out. He'll fire a three. Got it. Montnati hits his 5th three. Matches his output from last night. He had 9 in the win at Arkansas. And it's 57-55 Owasso. And the Rams are celebrating like the game is over. There's another look. That is bottoms up for Jalen Montnati. What a clutch player.
Unbelievable sequence. He had a similar sequence in the first half where he made those back-to-back M1s, and now he's made back-to-back three-pointers. Huge timing and presence by the young Montnati.
Rams really were celebrating, but they have to defend for 19.5 seconds and protect the 2-point lead. 57-55. And look at the crowd having a ball tonight here at the TOC at the BOK Center in Tulsa.
It'll be interesting how the officials handle the end of game. Dayton has been able to get to the free throw line at will throughout this game, but last possession sometimes the game changes with philosophy with officials.
19.5 seconds to play. Behind Jalen Montnati's 7 straight points, Owasso has rallied from 5 down. They lead by 2. Jalen Montnati, least we forget, is just a sophomore.
Yeah.
And you can tell he's got a lot of growth in that body.
He does. It's impressive.
Goodness gracious. Edmondson will inbound the basketball. Dale does have 3 timeouts left. Owasso with just 1. Easton gets it to Forsythe. Dayton double team to the backcourt. And there's the foul. And that's against Bowden Williams. That's his first.
Boy, it's almost like he meant to do it.
I think he did, because you force him to make 2 free throws, and then you have 16.5 seconds to play for the final shot.
I look on his face indicated I think he was asleep there, didn't realize the situation.
I'm not certain, though, it's bad strategy.
I see your point.
Because Dayton Forsythe's going to hold the basketball.
Right.
And he's going to end up in this very same situation
Yes.
with a lot less time on the clock.
Right.
And you force him with all the pressure of the world to make 2 free throws. First one is up, and it's good. Although he's certainly proven tonight that he is capable of doing that. This will be his 30th free throw of the night as Leckliter comes in for 3-point purposes, and Cohen Scott will exit. So the starting 5 out there for Owasso. Forsythe to tie it, and it's good. Rattled home, 16.5 seconds to play, and Montnati will call a timeout. Back after these messages from the 58th Annual Tournament of Champions, fueled by Quick Trip on Squirtle.
East River Roustabout, centrally located in Oklahoma, provides construction services specifically tailored for oilfield projects. Our team consists of highly skilled, experienced professionals who offer a wide range of services in construction, maintenance, and operations, focusing on both upstream and midstream sectors. With a combined 44 years of experience in pipeline and roustabout services, our team leads have a proven track record of success for major energy companies. So call the team at East River Roustabout today, 405-849-5156.
These are far from being one-man teams, but the Stars have shined brightly tonight here in T-Town in a huge boys semifinal matchup at the TOC. Jalen Montnati with 37 points by my total. He has made 13 field goals and has 5 of the Rams' 7 made threes. Dayton Forsythe with 35 points, and he is 25 of 30 from the line. Here we go. Rams will inbound. 14 seconds to play. Edmondson guards Williams. Williams across midcourt. 9 seconds to play. Bowden Williams angles right. Looking for Montnati. 4 seconds, 3 seconds. Jalen for the win for the corner. And he hit it. And that'll do it. An unbelievable stretch for Jalen Montnati. 10 straight points. 60-57 Owasso. So the Pirates will not go back-to-back here at the Tournament of Champions.
Just got to say, wow, tip your cap. It was an unbelievable run. Jalen Montanati just finished the game with.
Well, and I'm going to say it one more time, and I don't want to take anything away from Owasso, and certainly not from Jalen Montanati, but that all started because of a phantom backcourt call that ignited the run and gave Owasso possession of the front court. Nonetheless, that is a terrific, terrific game. Brian Montanati exchanging words with Dayton Forsyth, and he is heartbroken, as is the entire team. Congratulations to the Owasso Rams. They're heading to the championship game. Dale will play the loser of Edmond North and Crossings Christian tomorrow here for third place at 5:30. We'll take a break. Be back with the final box score numbers after this on Squirtle.tv.
Unreal.
Dr. Devin Nightingale is your chiropractic choice in North Edmond with easy access from Cashion, Guthrie, Luther, and all the Oklahoma City surrounding areas. As a former college athlete, Dr. Nightingale understands the importance of a fully functioning body to gain that competitive edge. Also certified in prenatal and pediatric treatments, Dr. Nightingale sees all types of patients, ranging from
There you see the final score. Heartbreak City for Dale. Jubilation for the Owasso Rams. Jalen Montanati knocks down a right corner three as time expires. The Rams beat Dale 60-57. The Pirates suffer defeat to an Oklahoma school for the first time in 50 games. You have to go all the way back to February the 14th of 2022 when they lost at Cashion 54-39. It won 49 straight against Oklahoma schools before Heartbreak City tonight. But just a terrific effort from Jalen Montanati. He finishes with 40 points, 5 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 blocks, 1 steal. He was 6 of 22 from 3, 14 of 31 from the floor. And here's what's a little bit ironic about it is Montanati hit 3 big three-point baskets during that 10-point run, or 2 of them, should I say, and he had really been struggling up to that time from the field.
He did, and they weren't going and attacking offensive glass. It kind of seemed like Owasso was dead in the water there for a brief moment.
All right, let's take a look at the numbers. 45% field goal shooting for Owasso, 26%, 8 of 31 from 3. They were 8 of 14 for the foul line, 36% on 13 of 36 shooting for Dale. The Pirates were just 2 of 10 from three-point range and 29 of 34 for the foul line. Dayton Forsyth tonight, 23 of 28. Rebounds, Dale actually out-rebounds Owasso tonight, 29-27, including, they were down 2 on the offensive glass, 9-7. 9 turnovers for the Pirates, 7 turnovers for Owasso. Points off turnovers, 15-5 in favor of the Rams. 4 steals tonight for the Pirates and 6 for Owasso. The Rams had 8 block shots in the ball game. Point to the paint, Dale 20-16. Points off turnovers, 15-5 Owasso. Second chance points, 11-10 Rams. Fast break points, 6-2 in favor of Dale. Bench scoring 8-2 Pirates. And all 8 of those points tonight for the reserves came from Dayton Forsyth. 33 points, 7 rebounds, 1 assist for Dayton Forsyth. 4 of 15 shooting, 2 of 7 from 3, 23 of 28 for the foul line. 12 points from Deacon Jones, 1 rebound. He had 2 steals. The rest of the scoring, Easton Edmondson, 3 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists. 3 points from Levi Kelly, Kelly did not score. 4 points from Traden Chambers, 8 points from Denton Forsyth. That's it. Montanati with 45 from Licklider, 4 from Bowden Williams. Jax Kerr, 8 points, 5 rebounds. 1 point Gabe Patterson and 2 points for Gage Nantoy. My friend, I enjoyed it. See you back here tomorrow night at 5:30.
Yes, sir.
All right,
great.
coming up next, Doug Nelson has the call. It's Sapulpa and Lincoln Christian. Wino Girls Championship semifinal up next on Squirtle.tv.